African economies have been growing significantly over the past decade, despite the economic headwinds that Africa faces, and in fact the rest of the world. African economies remain quite resilient. Take a look at all of our cities. You will see very rising skyscrapers. But behind these rising skyscrapers lies a different story. 20 out of 24 countries that have stunting rates of over 40% lie in Africa. In fact, 22 out of the 34 countries that account for over 90% of the global stunting are found in Africa. The numbers are even more troubling. Today, we have 58 million children that are stunted in Africa. We have 14 million children that are also wasted, and we have 10 million children that are obese. These are numbers that must change, and that must change very, very fast. Because stunted children today leads to stunted economies tomorrow. The numbers, again, are quite worrying. Sub-Saharan Africa alone loses $25 billion a year because of poor nutrition. At a continental level, Africa loses about 11% of its GDP because of poor nutrition. The evidence, therefore, is very clear. Boosting nutrition will boost the economies. That is why I believe that we must change the way we look at nutrition. It is not just a social issue. Nutrition is about economic issues. It's really about how we invest in infrastructure, what I call gray matter infrastructure. If our children are well fed, their brains develop. They are better able to work in schools, learn in school, perform better. Everybody gains. So therefore, we must invest in gray matter infrastructure. That is why I have joined forces at the African Development Bank with former President of Ghana, President Kufuor, with former United Nations Secretary General Kofi Annan, with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, with the Big Win Philanthropy, with the Dangote Foundation, and in fact also with the African Union, to create what we call the African Leaders for Nutrition. The goal is simple: to mobilize political action to end the malnutrition and stunting that we see in Africa today. I am a member of the Global Panel for Agriculture and Food Systems for Nutrition. We have generated overwhelming evidence of what must be done to tackle malnutrition. What is needed now is action, and that action has to be fast. We must leave a better legacy, not a legacy of stunted children, not a legacy of stunted economies. We must leave a legacy of boisterous economies with children that are very well fed. Only then can the future be bright. Invest in nutrition today and create a better future for Africa and the world. I thank you.